Edwards, and today's class is going to be a 45-minute slow flow. So we're going to be moving a little bit through a flow today, but we're going to take our time as we move through it so that we can really feel everything that is working for us. So if you are newer to yoga, I think this one could be okay for you. There will be still some alignment cues and stuff like that. But it's a good way to just kind of feel into the side body. And when we work the side body, that helps to expand the ribs and the breath. So though we're going to be moving a bit today throughout our class, you'll end feeling quite balanced and calm. What we're looking for right now, right? So to get started for our class today, you can have 2 blocks, a strap, and a blanket. We'll probably mostly need the blocks for today. And so if you don't have blocks, you can use books as well. And then a blanket if you would like to help cushion your knees if we're getting on the knees. All right, so beginning in an easy seated pose. If you would like, you can use one of your props underneath your sit bones. Relax your shoulders away from the ears and let the crown of your head lift a little bit taller. Softly close your eyes and begin to tune into your breath. And let the breath move in and out of your nostrils. And let your breath pull down into your lower belly and navel. So in today's class, as we move slower, we're really going to want the breath to be our guide. So we're going to spend some extra time here to get acquainted with our breath and to start controlling it in a way that will work with our flow. So on your next inhalation, I want you to count the seconds of your breath. And on the exhale, same thing, count the breath. Now don't try to push your breath to any number. Just what does it naturally and easily reach? So maybe that's 4 or 5 seconds. And if the breath is not even it out now. So breathe in maybe for 4 or 5, let's say 5, and then exhale out for 5. Inhaling 5 and exhaling 5. And again, this can be whatever number it is for you. So it's a personal thing. I'll just use 5 as my example today. So keep counting your breath, focusing on each inhale and exhale. Inhale, counting. Exhale, counting, same breath out. One more here. Now you can keep your eyes closed. As you inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Take the whole length of the inhale to reach up. And exhale, arms release down by your side body. The whole exhale brings them down. So again, I'm inhaling for 5 as my arms reach. 2, 1. Exhaling 5, arms come down. 2, 1. Again, inhale, arms up, flow with the breath. And exhale, arms release. Let's do one more. Good. Now inhale, reach your right arm up. And as you exhale, lean to the left, and your left hand can walk out, stretching the right side body. Inhale, coming back up through center, left arm can start to rise. And exhale, right hand will come down, and you'll stretch the left arm. Still moving with your breath. Inhale, rising, reach. And exhale to the left. Inhale, coming up. And exhale to the right. Good. One more to each side. Let this feel very smooth and almost dancey in a way. Good. Inhale, coming back up through center, reach both arms to the sky. And exhale, hands come down in front of you and walk your hands out. Keep your sit bones and hips heavy to the ground. You can crawl your hands a little bit more away from you to stretch the shoulders. And inhale, walking your hands back, sitting yourself up. And let's switch which ankle is in front. So put opposite ankle forward. Next inhale with the breath, the arms float up to the sky. And exhale, hands come down and walking out. And now with the opposite leg forward, maybe you're feeling a little bit of a stretch in the hips and the glutes. Good, enjoy it, breathe into it. And your hands can walk back, sitting you up nice and tall. Beautiful. Come around to tabletop pose, hands and knees. So this is where your blanket might come in handy to prop up underneath the knees for some extra cushion. Set your hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Now instead of going right into traditional cat and cow, I want you to pull the right hip forward towards the right shoulder and look over the right shoulder. So we're really compressing the right obliques, and let your left shoulder point more towards the top of the mat so you feel more of a stretch on that left side. And then come back through center and pull your left hip forward, left shoulder back, look over the left shoulder, and let your right one come up a little bit more to stretch. And return to tabletop center. All right, traditional cat and cow. As you inhale, dropping the heart, lift the chin and the tail, and exhale, press the earth away, rounding the back. Two more like that. Inhaling, move with your breath, count the breath, and exhaling. Inhaling 5 or whatever your number is. And exhaling 5, rounding up. Good. Return to neutral spine. Tuck your toes under and lift the knees and the hips. Downward facing dog. So let's enjoy 3 breaths here. And again, count your breath and keep focusing your attention back to your breath this whole time throughout our class. Counting and making sure the breath is even. One more here. Next inhale, looking to the top of the mat. And as you exhale, try to take the whole exhale to walk the feet forward, or hands can go back, toning belly, keep knees soft. The whole inhale, halfway lift, pulling the heart up. And exhale, release back into your fold. Inhale, rise up to stand, reach the arms, hopefully you have 2. And exhale, release, mountain pose by your side. All right, you can grab your blocks and place them to the top of your mat. And they are there anytime that the earth feels far away. We'll be doing some twists today too, so I recommend the blocks definitely for our twists. Okay. Standing at the top in mountain pose, bring your hands to prayer in front of the heart. Close your eyes. Feel into your foundation, into your feet. Soften the knees, tone the belly, and shoulders go up, back, and down. So focus again on your breath after checking through your body. And count the breath, inhaling and exhaling for the same amount. Keep counting so that you stay consistent with your rhythm and your duration. On your next inhale, take the whole inhale to reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. And exhale, left foot will go back for high lunge. We're going to keep the hands down on the blocks or the earth. Hold for one more breath here. Another inhalation, right hand can go to your waist. And then as you exhale, twist the heart open and reach that right arm up towards the sky. Try to find space between the hands across the chest. And make sure that right hip isn't sticking out too much. So squeeze it in towards the left inner thigh as if you're holding a grape there. One more inhale, count the breath. As you exhale, right hand's gonna come down, left heel will spin down. And as you inhale, cartwheel the arms up and open for warrior two. Exhale, you sink in deeper. Hold for 2 breaths here. Next inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand down the left leg, right arm reaching up and over. And then exhale through warrior two to side angle. Right elbow to knee, left arm reaching up to the sky. Again, space across the chest. Next inhale, cartwheel back up, warrior two. Exhale, hands come down. Step that right foot back, plank pose. Take an inhalation. You can stay or exhale, lower through a vinyasa. Meeting back in dog or rest in child's pose for 4 breaths. Next inhale, looking forward. Again, counting the breath as you exhale. Take the whole exhale to step forward. Slowly inhale, halfway lift, tone the belly. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, reach to the sky. Take the whole inhale. And exhale, mountain pose. Good. Reset yourself at the top of the mat and reset your blocks as well. Finding mountain. Second side. Take a couple of breaths here in mountain to count the breath and get back into that rhythm. On your inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhaling halfway. Whole exhale, right foot steps back for high lunge. Hands stay on blocks or the earth. Hold here for a breath. Count the breath to make sure it's even. Another inhale. Hand goes to waist. And exhale, left arm can reach up to the sky. So palm should be facing the edge of the mat. Squeeze that left inner thigh into your right. Stretch across your chest. Next exhale, left hand comes down. Spin that right heel down and open. And then take the whole inhale to rise up for warrior two. Take your time, go slow. And exhale, sink in. 2 breath here. Inhale, reverse, right arm down, left arm up and back. And then exhale through warrior two to side angle, left elbow to knee, right arm up. Reach through the top hand, stretch the chest open. Next inhale, the whole inhale, rise as you back up to warrior two. Take your time. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, back to plank pose, inhale, and exhale, vinyasa. Back into downward facing dog. Again, 4 breath, counting your breath. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, take your time, folding up. Nice and slow. Inhale, halfway lift, grow the heart forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up, reach to stand. And exhale, arms by your side. All right, again at the top of the mat. Hands can stay by your side or come to prayer, up to you. Close your eyes once again and feel your breath. Count your breath. Maybe things are starting to open a bit more for you, so it feels easy to extend the breath. Maybe you're getting now to 6 seconds or 7 seconds. So let it change, but keep it even. Into our flow once again with the breath. Easy, slow pace. Inhale, arms extend. And exhale, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. And exhale, left foot will go back. High lunge, hands are staying down on the blocks. Hold for 1 breath here. Count your breath. Right hand goes to the waist. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, twist the heart, reach the arm up to the sky. Stay for 1 more inhalation. And as you exhale, right hand comes down, spin the left heel down. And now inhale, reach your left arm up towards the sky for extended side angle pose. This elbow can come to the knee instead. Inhale, rise back up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, back to warrior two pose. And exhale, cartwheel hands down, transition back to plank, and move through a vinyasa. Even slowing your vinyasa down to match the duration of your breath. For breath in, downward facing dog. You can be pedaling the knees and moving through your hips. Just really tuning inward. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, take your time, folding up. Slow inhale, halfway lift through the heart. Exhale to release. Inhale, rising up, reach to the sky. And exhale, mountain. Second side, find your breath, moving with it. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Slow inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, right foot goes back. Hands stay down, high lunge. Take a breath here, find alignment. Inhale, left hand goes to your waist, tone the belly. Exhale, left arm reaches up, twisting your heart to the left knee. Next exhale, left hand comes down, spin that right heel down and open. And then inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. Elbow again can come to knee. Hold for a breath. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Take the whole exhale to get there. Inhale back, warrior two, nice and slow. Exhale, cartwheel, hands down, back to plank, and transition through a vinyasa. Back to dog for 4 breaths. Return to counting the breath if you lost that. And again, see if easily the breath can start to extend longer, which will then slow your flow. So make sure you are adjusting as necessary. Next inhale, looking forward. Exhale, take your time, folding up. Inhaling halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, reach to the sky. And exhale, mountain. Reset at the top. Hands to prayer, eyes closed. Last time through on each side, adding a little bit more. Maybe you're noticing here again, your breath can go a little bit longer. So make sure that you are honoring how your breath is moving. Slow your action to match your breath. When you're ready, next inhale, arms extend to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. And this exhale, left foot will go back, a shorter stance for pyramid. So toes forward, all heels are down, soften your knees. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Think of cow, lifting chin and tail. And as you exhale, let the heart fold down. And enjoy the stretch in the back of the right leg. You can imagine the breath moving up and down the hamstring here. Take one more controlled breath, maybe counting the breath. And now as you inhale, halfway lift, take your time, bring right hand to your waist. And exhale, right arm can reach up to the sky, twisting pyramid pose. Reach and stretch through the hands. Next exhale, right hand will come down. Spin the left heel up and open like warrior two. And then left arm is going to reach up. So we're in triangle pose now. You may need to walk your right hand back or extend your left foot out a little bit so you can just walk it towards the back of the mat until the hips and the shoulders feel nice and open. Enjoy one more breath here. Then inhale, rise up, warrior two. Take your time. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands back to plank and vinyasa. And maybe going a little extra slow if your breath has elongated. Meeting in down dog, let's take 4 breath here. Inhale, looking forward. And exhale, take your time, folding up. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, rising all the way up to stand. Take your time. Exhale, mountain. All right, back at the top of the mat, second side through. So again, we're a little bit different with our pyramid pose. If I'm talking quicker than you're breathing, then please keep following your breath, okay? It's fine if I get a little bit ahead of you. Don't try to shorten your breath to keep up with me, okay? Mountain pose. Next, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. And exhale, right foot will go back. Shorter stance for pyramid pose. So soft knees, all toes pointing forward, heels down. As you inhale, halfway lift through the heart. And exhale, release down into your fold. Pull your left outer hip back. Let your right outer hip point a little bit more forward. One more breath here in the back of the left leg. With your next inhale, halfway lift, bring your left hand to your waist, and then exhale, twist, left arm reaching up to the sky. Next exhale, left hand comes down, lift the right heel up, and then spin it down and open like warrior 2, but we're in a shorter stance for our pyramid, so the inhale reaches the right arm up. Maybe that left hand has to come back, or you can choose to open your right, or walk your right foot back a little bit more to open your stance. Shoulders should be stacking, hips should be stacking. Next inhale, bend the left knee, super slow, rise up, warrior 2. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, back to 2. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down, vinyasa. Again, maybe a little slower with your breath. Meeting in downward facing dog. Let's take 5 breaths this time here. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, take your time, fold yourself up. Inhale, slowly, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms reach up, stand tall. Exhale, mountain. All right, so standing at the top of your mat, we're going to go through that once more on each side with our pyramid, so that shorter stance, twisting, and then opening into triangle. Now we're going to add pauses, retentions, holds in the breath. So standing at the top of your mat, let's feel into that new rhythm of the breath. So hands can be in prayer or down by your side. And so your number will stay the same for your inhale and exhale. So again, I'll just use 5. So I'll inhale for 5 seconds. Then I'm going to hold, pause the breath for 2 without strain. And then exhale for 5. And again, pause, hold the breath for 2. Okay. So deep inhale to your number. Softly hold the breath, but don't scrunch the face. And then exhale out your number. Hold the breath for 2, softly. Again, inhaling. Pause. Exhale. Pause. One more time here, standing. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. With the breath, inhale, arms reach, pause and stretch. Exhale, forward fold, pause and hang. Inhaling halfway, pause. Exhale, left foot back for pyramid, pause. Inhaling, heart lifting. Exhale to fold, pause. Inhale, halfway lift, right hand to waist, pause. And exhale, twist open, reach, pause. Another inhalation here. And exhale, right hand will come down, spin the left heel open, pause. And then inhale, left arm can reach up, triangle, and pause. Reach through those left fingers. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhaling, warrior 2, rise up and pause. Exhale, reverse your warrior, pause and stretch deeper. Inhale, back to 2. Exhale, cartwheel, hands down, and vinyasa. Let's take 4 breath in, down dog. Again, continue to count the breath and add those pauses, those holds. One more breath. Inhale, looking forward, pause. Exhale, folding up, pause. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up and reach. Pause and stretch. And exhale, let go. All right. So keeping those pauses, we've got one more side to do. Find your mountain pose at the top. Connect with your breath. Keep those retentions, those holds after the inhale and exhale. And let's go. Inhaling, arms reach. As you pause, stretch further. Exhale to fold and pause. Inhale, halfway lift, pause. Exhale, right foot back, pyramid, pause. Inhale, pulling heart forward, lift the tail. And exhale, fold down that left leg, pause. Inhale, rising back up, halfway lift, left hand to waist, pause. And exhale, left arm can twist you open, pause. Hold for one more inhale. And exhale, left hand will come down, right heel will spin open. And inhale, coming up for our triangle pose, pause. Hold for one more breath. Inhale, slowly rise up. Warrior 2, pause. Exhale, reverse, pause. Inhale back to Warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down, back to plank and final vinyasa. This time back to child's pose to rest. 5 breath. And slowly start to sit yourself up. You can stay kneeling, your hips on your heels here. Palms face up in your lap, shoulders rolling away from the ears. Let the crown lift you a little bit taller, and just take a moment to notice how everything is feeling. Hopefully a little bit of heat was created in the body, but by moving slower and creating holds, retentions, hopefully you feel still quite like ooey gooey almost. Very relaxed even though you are working. Alright. Go ahead and take the legs out from underneath you. And you can swing the legs forward. And I'm going to bend my right knee and pull the heel close in towards the hip. You can keep this right leg on, or the right foot on this right side of the body, or to go a little bit deeper, you can cross the right leg over the left. Okay? So sitting up nice and tall, I'm going to hug this right knee with my left elbow, so squeezing it in, and it's like I'm trying to get it to this left armpit. And then right hand can reach behind you. So with each inhale, you want to think tall, so lift your crown a little bit taller. And with each exhale, twist, looking over the right shoulder. You can bring the left elbow to the outside of the knee here if you would like, and that's going to squeeze your shoulders even further. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And next exhale, release. And take a little mini twist to the left. Come back to center. Switch sides. Again, left foot can stay on the left side of the body or cross over the right leg. Sitting up tall, cradling the knee. Left hand behind you as you exhale, twist. And exhaling, release. Take a little mini twist to the right. And let go. Come back to center. All right, we're going to go ahead and roll down onto our backs. So again, we were working on twisting, working on opening up the side body. So we're going to finish in a crescent supine position here. So lying all the way down, let your legs extend out. Let me move my block so you guys can see. So my right leg, I'm going to open towards that right top corner of my mat. Knee and toes are pointing up, and that leg is nice and long. I'm going to cross my left ankle on top of my right, and I want to make sure that this left hip is still staying flat so I can feel my left glute and my right glute on the ground. Okay. So in other words, I'm not rolling onto my right outer hip here. Okay. I'm flat in the hips and the low back. Now, if this is a lot on that left hip flexor, you can move the legs closer in towards the midline of the mat. If you want to go deeper, you can keep walking the right foot off of the mat to the right side. So this might be enough for some of us. If you want to add on The arms will reach up overhead, so arms in line with the ears. I'm going to grab hold of my left wrist with my right hand. Now I'm going to walk my shoulders over to the right side of the mat. And now I'm going to pull up and over on my left wrist. So now my upper body is starting to like crescent moon off the right long edge of my mat. So left ankle on top of right. Right hand is holding left wrist. And I'm in this really beautiful arcing shape. Again, my shoulders, just like my hips, are staying flat. So I'm not rolling onto this right side of my body here. I'm not just hanging out on my right side. Okay, so you should be flat and feeling a good stretch along the left side body. Two more breath here. Now, one part of your body at a time. So either the upper body first or the lower body first. Release. I'm going to do shoulders first. So I'm releasing my wrist, my shoulders. I'm walking back to center. And then I'm going to uncross the left ankle and then bring the right leg center. All right, we might need a little bit of a break after that, so you can bend the knees and drop your legs from side to side. And then going into the other side. So left leg is going to open to the left top edge of the mat, and I'm going to cross my right ankle on top of that. Okay. Again, hips are down, so I'm not rolling onto left hip. And if this is too much, bring your legs more center. Arms can go up, grabbing hold of the right wrist. Pick up and move your shoulders to the left edge of the mat, and that's already going to start to arc you. Now I pull up on that right wrist and over and down so that the rest of the shoulders are going in that arc and crescent shape as well. And again, my shoulders are down just like my hips. I'm not rolling onto my left side. Big, deep breath in that right side of your body. Two more breath here. Now last time I released my upper body first, so this time I'm going to release the lower body, uncrossing the ankles, and then release the right wrist, and you can move your upper body and shoulders back to center. Alright. Again, bending the knees, some windshield wipers, dropping from side to side. Let's keep the knees dropping over to the right. You can stay as you are here, or just lightly place your right foot on top of or rather on the outside of that left knee. And I'm not pushing my knee down, I just rested the foot, and that extra weight can drop me deeper into the quad stretch. Release that right foot if it crossed. Knees point up, and then drop over to the left. And then if you want, your left foot can lightly press onto your right knee. And again, no extra force, you're just resting it there. Release the left foot. Bring the knees back up to center. Hug your knees into your heart. Gently rock from side to side. Maybe move the knees in circles to massage the lower spine. Now, if your low back is feeling a lot of the work from our class today, I'll invite you in Shavasana to grab a block or a pillow or blanket. You can lift the hips, place your prop underneath the sacrum, underneath the low back, and you can keep the knees bent, feet planted, or extend the legs up to the sky. So I'm going to choose the legs up option with the block underneath my sacrum. And if you're choosing this with me, just make sure the knees are soft and the feet aren't excessively trying to point and flex or anything. So you're nice and loose. Let your arms open up, shoulders away from the ears. Go ahead and close your eyes, soften your face. Tuning back into your breath. And for the first few moments, you can keep counting your breath until you feel a good rhythm in your breath. And if you can then depend on that rhythm, you can let go of the counting and just enjoy the breath moving in and out evenly on its own. Just want you to check in and enjoy how your body is feeling at the end of our practice. Again, noticing if you feel stronger, if you feel worked, but still balanced and at ease. A few more moments to yourself here. I will remain quiet until it's time to release and come up. Enjoy your Shavasana. If you wandered away with any thoughts, bring yourself back to your body and your breath. If your legs are up, you can slowly start to bring them down. Allow your breath to get deeper. And you can start to easily bring movement into your body. So maybe wiggling your fingers and your toes, removing any props from underneath you, sinking back down to the earth. On your next inhale, arms and legs can extend, elongation stretch. And as you exhale, get soft and surrender one final time. Bend your knees, maybe hug them into your heart. And slowly release down to your right side, pausing here for a breath. Slowly press yourself up. Coming to an easy seated pose, make sure that your eyes are closed and hands will meet in prayer in front of the heart. A nice tall posture. Notice the freedom in your breath, in your breathing. And take a moment of gratitude for your body, your breath, and this practice. Bow your brain, sealing everything in. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this slow flow. I hope that you feel worked, yes, but balanced and calm here at the end. Thank you so much for taking this time on your mat for yourself today, and I will see you in the next class. Thank you.